Hello, Representatives! I'd like to take you on a tour of one of the focal points of our community, the Tinton Falls Public Library. It's not only a tour, but a journey for you to discover how you can support the efforts of this community to create a better Tinton Falls Public Library. Tinton Falls Public Library is located in the northern part of the Tinton Falls community. Tinton Falls is the home to approximately 20,000 people and growing. It is located in the central part of New Jersey, minutes from the Jersey Shore.
In 1961, a concerned group of citizens formed the Tinton Falls Public Library. In 1974, this private home was donated to the borough and converted into the present-day public library. In 1961, Tinton Falls was a rural area, home to approximately 7,000 citizens, and the library housed mostly books. Fast forward to 2009, when the population has almost tripled in size, yet the Tinton Falls Public Library has stayed the same, and it now serves as more than just a book lender. It is now considered a media center, which houses newer technologies and resources, such as DVDs, CDs, CD-ROMs, audiobooks, even computers for residents to use, including internet and wireless access, along with serving as the only community center. It provides clubs and activities for the residents. The activities include book clubs for both children and adults, teen volunteer programs,
knitting club, assorted game clubs, preschool story hour, and vacation reading, just to name a few. Here is the mitten tree, where mittens are knitted or donated and then given to those in need in the community. It serves as a showcase for the arts, hosting musical recitals and poetry readings for local artists, Monmouth Storytellers, the Full Moon Poetry Guild, and the Monmouth County Writers Guild use our meeting room along with the local Daisies and Girl Scout troops. Our meeting room serves also as the reference room, our staff office, and break room. Teens meet there to discuss volunteer projects, pajama story time, Tinton Falls Puppet People shows, and learn responsibility by supporting programs for the younger children. Several different senior groups hold weekly and monthly social meetings.
Tinton Falls Public Library works closely supporting our school district. The library is located in the parking lot of the middle school, and many of its students volunteer. This school district had been without a media specialist or librarian in the district for 7 years. The pre-K to 3rd grade school removed their media center to make accommodations for new classrooms. Their partnership with the public library has helped provide a bridge, furnishing resources to fill the gaps of the no in-house library. Working together to serve the needs of our children will help our community grow.
The teen volunteers from the Tinton Falls Middle School are provided with a safe environment to accrue volunteer hours for organizations such as the National Junior Honor Society or church-based activities such as confirmation. The vacation reading program that runs during the summer break provides goals for the children and fun activities. This program continues to grow and keeps our children reading and active during these months. Preschool story time is held in the children's room of the library. Stories, crafts, and socialization are part of these activities that are free to our neighbors. And as the children grow, so do the programs. PJ Storytime and the Tinton Falls Puppet People shows are run monthly. After-school activities such as chess and checkers keep our children engaged. The library serves the community center. Local businesses and happenings are posted outside the front door and near the circulations desk. Residents may come for a book and find out what's going on around town. These notices tell about local services, such as volunteer opportunities, medical services available, and local political information. The annual plant sale, which is traditionally started on Mother's Day weekend, helps supplement the library's budget, along with the used book sales run twice a year. The residents of Tinton Falls donate most of the plants and books. It is amazing what is done here in this little picturesque library, but it is not without a downside. The library building is less than 3,000 square feet. The library has only 3 computers for patrons to use for word processing, research, or whatever their needs are. Each patron is limited to 20 minutes due to demand. The computers share only 1 printer. There is wireless access, but no real space to use it. Some patrons find it more comfortable sitting in their car to use it. There is a photocopier and a fax machine, which are both housed behind the circulations desk. Now, this might not seem like a problem until you have personal and confidential papers that you might need to fax or copy. Since the library is located in the Tinton Falls Middle School parking lot, parking is an issue. When there's an activity at the school, there are only 11 spots allocated to the library, and people who can't find a regular spot tend to take those. Our library is usually staffed by 3 to 4 people at a time, which doesn't leave a whole lot of space up for grabs for our patrons. As wonderful as all these programs are, the library is not ADA compliant. There is a parking spot for handicapped patrons, but inside the shelves are too high and narrow for these patrons to access. The adult nonfiction, audiobooks, reference area, and children's room are not accessible due to a step. When the sitting area is closed for a program that attracts a larger crowd, the front section by the adult fiction, periodicals, music, movies, and computer areas has to be closed, the furniture moved, and space made for the event to take place. Patrons must enter through the side staff door behind the circulation counter. Again, this area is not ADA compliant, nor is it the most convenient for the staff or the patrons. When the school year ends, the Vacation Reading Club begins. In 2009, over 190 children signed up to be part of it. The borough supplies a tent outside to hold programs since the library doesn't have the room. If thunderstorms are on the way, programs must be canceled, as happened at this year's Vacation Reading Club's end-of-the-year picnic. As you can see, it began lovely. But thunderstorms came and brought an abrupt end to the fun. Many left, but over 50 people crowded into the library for awards and crafts. There wasn't much walking room, but there was the joy and the fellowship of our community. There is a lack of meeting room. Tutors would like to find a quiet area to work. Students would like space to do homework. And if 2 groups require an area, there is no solution. The cataloging area, or office space, are located right behind the circulations desk, which is great because the staff is right there to help the patrons. But not so good if our director needs to make a business call, hold a private conversation, or a private staff meeting. This tight area makes it hard for the volunteers and staff that are working not to run over each other in the process. The Tinton Falls Public Library is just running out of room. Library usage has increased over 63% since 2001. There were over 35,000 visitors to our library in 1 year. They average over 130 people on any given day, but have been known to serve over 400 people a day. Over 70,000 items were borrowed in 2008. We've finished the tour of the Tinton Falls Public Library. Now let's see why it hasn't expanded to fit the needs of the community. The township had a 3-part construction plan. First, the Department of Public Works building, then the municipal complex, and then finally the library. But sadly, when the first 2 buildings were done, there was no money left for the library, and that project has been put on hold since. Tinton Falls has waited for a new library, and now they need help and support from you. Please help support them by continuing the state construction funds, which help small libraries like the Tinton Falls Public Library. These funds will help expand this library and many others in the same situation. These monies not only help out our library building, but they supply the patrons with a safe environment to look for jobs, meet their neighbors, and enrich their minds. Stop in the Tinton Falls Public Library and see for yourself what a great place it is and what it could be with your support. Thank you for your time and hope to see you soon at the Tinton Falls Public Library.